Hello everybody, Aiden Schlemkuski welcoming you into the Student Rec Center for a Battle of the Birds. The Humber Hawks are in town to take on the Conestoga Condors. This is the second meeting between these two teams, set to be a great match. Lot of offense, great defense, you're in for a treat. Grab your popcorn, starting lineups next. Action ready to get underway momentarily. The officials for this afternoon's match is going to be Dwight Romans, Mayhar Darwin with the crew chief being Randy Aldworth. We are ready to get things underway. Lloyd will be taking the tip-off against the Louis. Other starters for the Humber Hawks, Malik Grant, Isaiah Brady Clark, as well as Antwi and Kazadi, Obang, Davis, Philivong, Lloyd, Liao, the starting five for the Condors. And with that, we are underway. First possession will be for the Humber Hawks, and it will start with Antwi. Moving over the first three ball up, and will be in and out. Rebound taken in and wrestled free. Now it's kept alive by the Humber Hawks with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Surveying the scene, unable to find anything, opting to go back to Malik Grant. He had the opening shot, was off the mark just carefully, and this one up, and it will fall. That will be the first 2 points of the game to break the ice. Luka Philivong right back to work, surveying the scene. Was out here very early this afternoon, taking some warm-up shots. And Joseph Awaraji really fine-tuning their craft. Two of the better shooters for the Condors as Liao goes into the paint and will convert. Liao been a dominant force all season long for the Condors as well as last year. Big part of the win in that game against the Redeemer Royals. He had a double-double in the contest, 15 points, 12 rebounds. Back having a quick look was Adriana Louis, opting to pass it over to Antwi. Bounce pass into the paint. Lloyd closely defending his man. And Davis tried to get a piece of this one. It will fall short, and that will be a shot clock violation. Conestoga defense standing strong, getting a good ovation from the home crowd. We are still deadlocked. 2-2 our score. In the last game between these two teams, Liao led the way, 16 points against the Hawks, 1 rebound shy of a double-double. As Obeng pulls up for the mid-range jumper, it will hit off the front of the iron. Awaraji had 18 points off the bench. There's a back-and-forth shootout in that contest. We'll see what we have in store this afternoon. As this pass is going to be a bit behind, tiptoeing the line, keeping it alive was Kazadi. Offloading now, Antwi closely watched by Jose Davis. He's able to get around Davis, and this is going to be a foul. Count the bucket plus the foul. Foul will be on Jose Davis, picking up his first. Antwi currently a 37% shooter. This shot will not fall. And Obeng right back to work. A very good game against the Royals. He had 20 points. This one rattling around, hits the rim a couple of different times, not able to get a favorable bounce. And coming back are the Hawks. Into the corner, plenty of time. The shot is up and good. Kazadi picking up the first triple for his team. Lots of time, uncontested 3, and he knocked it down. Moving up, Obeng going off the glass, no good. It will be kept alive by the Hawks as they set back up the floor. Seven to 2 our score difference of 5 points. As this is going to be taken back in by the Hawks. Be up, bouncing around, and will fall. Moving over to Liao. He's going to be fouled. Count the bucket plus the foul. Emmanuel Liao going into the paint and converting, chance to make it a 3-point play for the big man. Liao is so hard to stop on the interior part. He drives right through the contact, able to get the finish, and now heads to the line. Liao has 190 points coming into the contest today, a 63.8% shooter from the line. 5 points still separate these two teams in the early going. It's good defense from Philavong. It's able to find an opening, and Liao trying to close out, and it will be a foul on Emmanuel Liao. Two shots coming to Adrian Alui. Alui currently second on the team in points, 138. Only trailing Malik Grant. This second shot will fall out. An unfavorable bounce for Alui. He's still looking for his first points in the contest. Liao having a quick look around. Nice bounce pass finding Lloyd. He drives through. Will be wrestled 3, able to find Philavong, who will spin off a man. Now Luca Philavong going up off the glass and in from a near impossible angle. Luca Philavong for 2. Philavong, we mentioned, a very dangerous shooter, showcasing his ability to drive the net. Currently third ranked in 3-point percentage, 48.1. Philavong trying to close the gap, and that is going to be a foul. Philavong just getting a quick explanation. Kazadi now back to shoot 2 free throws, his first 2 of the game. First shot will be no good. Zadi has 133 points on the season, 25% from three-point land. As the Hawks up by 4 in the early going. As Kavan Nath had momentarily a little bit of a high pass, able to be corralled by Obeng. Lloyd having a look, screen was coming from Leah, now he peels off. The shot going up. And a whistle sound stopping play. Lloyd to the line, very impressive numbers, 23 for 32 on the season. So we heard his first 2 free throws of the contest. And Lloyd will be good on both. That'll be his first 2 points of the contest. Big defensive presence for the Condors. It's Kamayu into the game for Liao. We'll talk about defensive presence. He is very dangerous when he gets into the paint. And right there, punches it free into the security of his teammate Nath. Conestoga gets the takeaway. And they're right back to work on the attack. Screen was coming from Kamayu. Obeng opting to go the other way. And that will be an offensive charge against Obeng. Action coming back the other way. Savage had it momentarily. And now the 2 threes battle. Nath working on his man in Desjardins. The 3 ball up and will be off the mark, and it will be a foul on Lloyd. Lloyd's first. 5 different players in the early goings having fouls for the Condors, as we'll take another look at this one. The 3 free throws, try to say that 10 times fast, for Harewood. J.R. Harwood, the graduated from Oakville, Toronto, Ontario native, currently in his 4th year of eligibility. Good box up from the Condors, and Kamayu going up, battle for it, and it is ripped away. The Hawks steal the possession right back, and it will be a travel called on Christian Desjardins. Conestoga down by 3, looking to get back to even. Obeng closely guarded, able to feed Kamayu. Brandon Kamayu looking for a lane, not to be had, able to keep the ball alive, handing off to Nath. Nath, great game earlier against the Redeemer Royals, as this one bounces into the bench. 11 points off the bench for Nath. A couple creative highlight attacks. Was able to convert on a couple of those buckets. Went 2 for 4 from the line, 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. He is set to inbound. And we'll zip one over to Obeng. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Obeng kicks it out. Awaraji has to let it go! And it will be off the glass and off the rim. No good. The catch and shoot for Awaraji as time was dwindling. He'll try to hold Desjardins at bay. Awaraji was closely guarded. He's trying to be boxed up by Lewis. The mid-range jumper clangs off the iron and will be swatted away by Nath. The out of bounds remain with the Hawks. So we play on with 3:54 left in the opening quarter of play. Moving over, the reversal up, claying off the yard, and the second chance opportunity will be stuffed by Kamayu. And heading the other way, Conestoga gets a key defensive stop. See if they can transition this into some offensive points. Nath trying to generate some space, has very good handles. Before giving it over to Kamayu. It's a very closely defended game. Going over, no good from Hart. Kamayu grabs the rebound. Now he'll drive in. Not be able to get the finish, and it is swatted out of bounds. Tiptoeing the line there was Desjardins to keep it alive. And now the Hawks in transition, racing up the floor, going up Desjardins. Count the bucket plus the foul. Christian Desjardins burst of speed right to the rack, able to finish through contact. Nath's first foul. The speed at which Desjardins operates allows him to get hard to the basket, forcing the foul. 66.7% is his shooting percentage at the free throw line.
Luca, Tristan.
Bounce pass is going to find Hart. Hart going up off the glass. It will roll around and fall. Obeng closely watching his man. Conestoga trying to keep them at bay. The three ball up, no good. Obeng able to collect and will settle on this possession for the Condors. 2:44 to go in the quarter. Obeng working, able to find Nath with a quick little stutter step, quick feed in and out of the hands of Kamayu. As Braham and Philivong coming into the game. Four-point lead for the Hawks as a back and forth opening quarter between these two teams. The Jardins had it momentarily and spinning away, closely watched by Awaraji. This shot no good. Players battling under the net. It will rim out. And a foul going to be called. Going to be on Awaraji. Awaraji's first foul of the game. Kazadi to shoot two very impressive numbers in the early goings. He has 4 rebounds, 4 points. His second trip to the line, 1 for 2 so far. Second shot will be good as well. Got a good on both. Add 2 more points. He's up to 6. With the Philivong looking for a response for the Condors. He'll be closely watched. And he's able to handle the pressure with ease. Awaraji, deep 3, banks it in! Awaraji for 3 from deep downtown. That has the Condors within 3. Braham closely watching his man. Skazadi lost the handle on it momentarily, was able to corral. Now driving hard. Savage goes up, it rolls out. 14 seconds back on the shot clock, and that is stuffed by Kamayu. It'll be Kamayu's first foul. Back to the line. Amari Anderson. Anderson standing 6'9". Milton, Ontario native, is good on the second as well. Kamayu, as the Hawks swarm Philivong, he's able to avoid, and a nice bounce pass, but it's going to be picked off. Racing back the other way, odd man rush. That pass a little bit behind. It will not be had. A jousting for it. Players falling on the floor, going up, and Kamayu rejects, but he will foul, as that puts Anderson right back to the line. Anderson already 2 for 2 on the afternoon. 66.7% shooter. He's played in 9 games for the Hawks this season. Conestoga having a little bit of foul trouble in the early going, as this is going to be a foul on the Hawks. Kobena and Tweed picking up the foul on this. Hawks lead by 7. The shot going up, bouncing around, and will fall. Conestoga gets another 2 points now, under a minute to play in the opener. Conestoga had great success when they applied pressure to Redeemer in that last home game. This is getting behind the defense and will be banked in 2 more points for Kazadi. Luka Philivong looking for a response, and it will be a foul. Philivong back to the line now to shoot 2 free throws. Very good numbers this season. His first trip of the afternoon. And he will remain perfect now, up over 100 points on the season for Luka Philivong. And a welcome addition to the Condors. He has been really providing some great perimeter shooting, was being able to drive when called upon. Both of these teams very well rounded in all aspects of the game. Kamayu, it's kicked out. It is up. Will rim out. Brandon Kamayu trying to get the rebound. It will be taken away. Shot clock shut off. 10 seconds to go. Good dribble going up. And the foul, count the bucket. Is the foul going to be on Kamayu, his 3rd? Kamayu in some early foul trouble. That will be his 3rd. Hart has the rebound, 4 seconds on the clock. Braham's going to have to get the shot up. He's able to work with a burst of speed. Tristan Braham going up, and he is swatted away. And that is how the first quarter will end. 24-17 in favor of the visiting Hawks. Don't go anywhere. Men's OCAA basketball action when we continue. Conestoga will start with possession of the second quarter. Their current leaders in points, Leo and Philivong both with 4. Kazadi leading Humber Hawks with 8 points, 3 of 4 from the line. And here come the Hawks. Odd man rush, fast break opportunity, and will be stymied. It is kicked out. Thought about the 3-ball, opting to hold on to it was Antwi. The foul going to be called on Lloyd. That will be his second. Conestoga having some foul trouble. That's their 11th in the early going in this game. Antti will miss on the second opportunity, but the Humber Hawks have it right back and are looking to cash in. Conestoga looking to hold them to the perimeter. A good crossover, and again, and a little no-look pass. It is not in, and the putback will fall for the Hawks. Luca Philivong now has the ball, walking the perimeter after the bucket from Anderson. Liao driving forward. He has pressure coming from his backside and is going to be fouled. "14 seconds on the shot clock. Conestoga trailing by 9 as we play on. Luca Philivong back with the ball. The first minute has come and gone. Jose Davis, fancy little move, trying to generate some space. He has it right back. Davis, plenty of time, lets it go. This will be off the mark. Long stretch pass will be reeled in by Malik Grant. 3-ball up, no good. Jose Davis wisely lets this one go out of bounds. Davis had 7 points in his last contest to open up the 2026 part of the season. As Conestoga sets back out for their next possession, hoping to cash in. This Conestoga team very good at shooting the 3-ball, and when they get hot, they can compete with anybody in the league in that department, and they have a couple of the best 3-point shooters in the league, as this is off the mark and will be taken back in, and racing back up the floor was Kazadi. Little Euro step will be turned away. Lloyd back, has Philivong, but he finds Obeng. Obeng going up through the contact off the glass. Aladira Obeng gets his first bucket of the game. And off the steal, Conestoga sprints straight down the floor and able to cash in for 2 points. Passing along the perimeter. This one getting up. The shot is up right before the buzzer and cashing in. Louis picking up the triple. Philivong able to feed Liao. And a quick handoff finding Jose Davis. Little misdirect. First chance opportunity, no good. Second chance, also no good for Liao, who got his own rebound. And that will be an empty possession for the Condors as the Hawks makes a substitution. The Hawks on the ensuing possession, quick handoff is finding Kazadi. For Obeng, close to watching his man. This one turned over. Ladira Obeng quickly picking up the 2-on-1 if they hurry. Obeng going up off the glass again. Fast break opportunity. Ladira Obeng 2 more points. Conestoga being able to capitalize on the turnover. A couple of steals as this one is over and back. The Condors cut the lead to just 7 points. Able to score a couple times off of the mistakes. Back into the security of Emmanuel Liao. Liao going up into the paint. Quick spin, and it will fall. Liao 2 more points. He's up to 6. Just 4 points away from an even 200 on the season for Emmanuel Liao. This one through the hands of Philivong. Good move from the Hawks. The shot will be just short. Foul on Lloyd to be his 3rd. A couple of Condors with some early foul trouble. Louis coming into action this afternoon, 65.5% in 58 attempts from the line. As Obeng soars up and brings down the board. It's out for Philivong. He has Jose Davis momentarily on the left wing, and this is going to be a kick ball. That will pause the possession momentarily.
I guess it's not 8 seconds.
Lloyd will head off. That brings Hart back into the game. Hart has the ball, giving it over to Obeng. Obeng trying to cross over his man who has the ball, punch free, able to quickly corral. Time ticking off of the shot clock, 6 seconds. It's into the corner, Jose Davis, no good. Jousting on the net, Philivong tried to come away with the ball, but it will be the Hawks on the counterattack, going up and finishing at the glass. Nathan Savage gets the bucket to go. Philivong waiting for the screen and opting to actually pass it over to Liao. Nice pass and the finish. Great vision from Liao. Finds a cutting Obeng and he takes care of the rest off the dish. Philivong trying to come away with the steal. Right back on defense, closely watching Kazadi. Obeng closely watching his man. The 3 ball up. And this one clanging off the iron, no good. Philivong, he's back with the ball. Timeout will be taken here by the Humber Hawks. Lead cut to just 6 points. Conestoga looking to rally back, trying to draw even. Timeout is over. 4:49 left in the second quarter. After the foul, Conestoga set to inbound. Impressive numbers for the Condors in the 3-point department in their last game, 35%. As they were really feeling their shots. They don't need a lot of time to get it up, and it's Philivong. This one off the mark. Liao going up and grabbing the offensive board, and that will be turned over, racing back up with a head of steam. Going the other way was just Savage. And Savage going to capitalize again as he raced up the floor and was able to hit it off the glass, and good. Good spin from Philivong. Philivong hammers on the brakes and will be able to get the bucket to fall. Luca Philivong. Good response from the Condors. Double team. The mid-range jumper knocked down. Malik Grant. Back and forth we continue to play. Yeah, continuing to get touches. It's back over to Nath. Conestoga trying to get the Humber Hawks defense moving. Double team was coming on Philivong. He's able to evade the pressure. And here comes Obang, and the foul going to be called. Conestoga will have the ball along the baseline with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Able to find Obang. Has her top of the arc. Opting to go for it was Obang. This shot almost got wedged. On the counterattack go the Hawks. Obang closely watching him as a battle of the fives on the far sideline. I believe Alui. The mid-range jumper off the mark. Nath trying to get the rebound. And this will be a finish at the glass for Adrian Alui. Philivong trying to generate some offense for his team. The lead grown to 9 for Humber. Liao into the paint, spinning, immediately double teamed, unable to get the finish, and it is in and out of his hands and out of bounds. Clearly MO for the Hawks when Liao gets the ball is get the double team on him very quickly as they try to close the gap, limiting his effectiveness. Big part of their scouting report. As Nath is trying to back down his man, it is kept up by the Hawks. A deep three will fall short. Awarashi and Braham coming into the game for the Condors. And Dongo coming in now for the Hawks. Braham will control the tempo of this possession as he spins around, loses the handle on the ball. Players jousting for it, and coming away was Aluyi. Jordan had it momentarily, and a foul going to be called. Foul going to be on Braham. As Obang trying to close the gap and left unguarded. The shot will not be able to fall. Players continue to joust underneath the net, and the second chance opportunity will fall for Humber. Two minutes to play in the second quarter. Obang having a look. There's the screen coming from Liao. And he will peel off now, trying to get it into the paint. Obang with a couple nice crossovers. A mid-range jumper, no good. He gets his own rebound, and the putback will fall out. An unfortunate bounce as Obang trying again, and now will be fouled on his way up. Obang to the line in 38 attempts. 30 makes, 78.9% is his efficiency from the charity stripe. Good on the second for Obang. Conestoga now down by 11. They look to get a key stop, seeing if they can transition to offense. Tremendous speed on both sides. It's been on full display this afternoon. This shot up will fall short. The Jardins thought he might have been fouled on the shot. Braham coming back with a burst of speed, trying to get around his man, and Will leaving it there to Liao. Liao spins, steps in, is unable to finish, keeps it alive, but it will throw it into unfriendly hands. And the Hawks coming back. Nice move to generate some space. The floater, no good. Obang has a little bit of trouble corralling. Stretch pass, finding Liao. He keeps it alive. It's into the bench. Braham gave it a look and was unable to keep that one alive. That will be a timeout taken by the Humber Hawks head coach Omar Miles, the fifth-year man at the helm. Conestoga's keys to the game, the defensive energy, having to try to box out and keep this potent offense at bay. Been their MO all season, having quality defense to start and end quarters, trying to play a very suffocating brand of ball on the defensive side. Very back and forth first half. 11 points separating these two teams, both having their looks. Teams split down the middle with 20 points each in the paint. Fast break opportunities, fast break points, 6-4 in favor of the Hawks. Primarily the main difference has been those second chance points for the Hawks, as they have been able to rebound on the offensive glass, as it led to a number of scoring chances, cashing in for 14 points. Timeout set to expire. We are ready to go. Players filing back onto the floor. With under a minute to play. Little back and forth give and go action between the Hawks. As looking for the play to develop was Antwi. Close to guard, and that is punched free by Awaraji into the hands of Hart. Great disruption from Joseph Awaraji, who will collect the loose ball and say, here you go, over to Ladira Obang. Awaraji back with the ball, trying to feed the post. And it's into the corner for Braham. Lots of time set to feed the corner three. Off of the backboard, and he comes and is able to collect. Players collide. The shot clock is firing. Awaraji is going to be a deep two. This is in and out off the rim. 6 seconds on the clock. It can get the last shot for the Hawks. Trying to box out, and this is off the rim, and Hart will grab the rebound. Buzzer sounds. We head to recess. Hawks up 39-28 at halftime. We'll be back in 15 minutes with more OCAA men's basketball action. The Humber Hawks visiting the Conestoga Condors right here on OCAA Live.
Nervous right now. It's the most nervous you've probably ever been. That's what I'm thinking.
Things all ready to get underway for the third set. Out of halftime, the Hawks up by 11. 39-28 our score, and it will be Humber starting with possession. Getting things started is going to be Antwi. He drives on Philivong. Philivong was going for the charge. And he'll take a moment to gather himself, and he is still in some discomfort. Philivong, one tough customer, is going to stay in this game. And will carry the ball up for the Condors. A nice bounce pass into the hands of Liao, quickly switching over. Conestoga trying to get the defense moving. It's into the corner. Jose Davis will clang off the iron and fall out. Heading back the other way. This one in and out of the hands and into the bench. Lloyd back into the game, has those 3 fouls. Have to be very careful in the remainder of his playing time. In the rest of this game, Liao going to hand off once again to Obang. Swinging out Lloyd, he has Philivong. Opting to take it himself, will be off the mark. Heading back the other way with numbers. That is going to be an offensive charge. Luca Philivong takes the contact. That is very tough to do after taking some hard contact earlier. He's able to set his feet and draw the charge. It's on Kazadi. Philivong coming back the other way, going to be closely watched by Grant. In the post, Liao fighting, he's going to come for the screen, rolling off. It's back behind Philivong. And that will be a flip in possession. Now the Hawks looking to strike again. Minute and a half gone in the third quarter. Philivong was trying to get a piece of that one. Will be behind him. Slower start to this quarter. Both teams feeling each other out a little bit. Driving along the baseline. It'll be up off the glass and good. Aluyi picking up 2 more. He's up to 7. Nice handoff finds Obang. He drives and now a hammer on the brakes. Having a quick look around. Nice pass over to Liao. And he'll get the bucket to go. Emmanuel Liao up to 8. A nice play and a combination from Liao and Obang, generating that offensive strike for the Condors. Good closeout from Obang. This 3-ball will be off the mark. Liao grabbing the defensive board. It held relatively quiet on the glass. That's just his 2nd rebound of the game. Nice bounce pass finding Liao, and he'll lose the handle on the ball. Coming back the other way, long stretch pass, and it is taken away by Obang. Tracking back and was able to get the steal for the Condors. Being into the corner for Jose Davis. I'll be off the mark. And here comes a streaking Philivong racing in to get the ball back. Here comes Lloyd. He'll take the cut off the glass. No good. Driving up, this is going to be a foul. Will be 2 shots coming for Antwi. Antwi currently has 2 separate trips to the line, 0 for 4 on the afternoon, 4 for 5 from the field. Second shot up and will be good as well. A perfect trip for Antwi on this round of free throws. Lloyd moving up. Conestoga looking for a response. As a mid-range jumper just missing from Lloyd. It's kept alive somehow by Philivong, but he will throw it into Humber hands. And a cutting up, and now it is turned over. Racing back the other way. Conestoga with numbers. Here comes Obeng. Two defenders back. Obeng trying to work around. Here comes Lloyd, and he will be fouled on the way up. Lloyd to the line to shoot to 71.9% over the course of the season. Has 126 points. Currently finds himself third on the team, trailing Liao and Obang. The second shot will be no good. Rebound immediately taken in, and the home run ball sent up and reeled in. Excellent grab from Kazadi. Long stretch pass finding over top of Lloyd. Lloyd closely watching his man. Here comes the screen, working around it. And still with it, Grant, and he's going to be able to hold on to that ball and get the bucket to go. Obeng coming back for the Condors. Just over 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Humber coming out hot right now. 8-3 in third quarter scoring. Luca Philivong back with the ball. Has it to connect from downtown. Backing out his opponent, Liao going in, and he is pickpocketed again. Pass into the corner. Obeng was trying to close the gap. Obeng trying to force his man to the near sideline, and it is turned over. Liao throwing it up, and Obeng will wait. Here comes Obeng, and he is going to be fouled on his way up. Obeng was fouled on the play, trying to look like he was going for a dunk. He heads back to the line. Currently 1 for 2 on the afternoon. But now up and over 300 minutes played this season. The team leader, second on the team, pardon me, with Emmanuel Liao leading in that category. Will be good on the second opportunity. Now add another point to the Condors' cause. And Obeng gets a hand on a great defensive opportunity. Again, Obeng getting a hand, disrupting the passing lane. Nothing to be had. Conestoga defending very well as that pass goes well beyond the arc, and now Malik Grant working and getting around Davis, trying to throw it in. That pass is a little bit behind its intended target. Lloyd with a head of steam. Conestoga has numbers. Jose Davis drives back to Liao, and he'll go off the glass and in. Emmanuel Liao up to double-digit points yet again. Conestoga looking for their defensive stop, seeing if they can go up and transition. Their transition game been very good all season long. A lot of speed in the lineup, which allows them to get odd man rushes time and time again. Up with a shot. Philivong trying to jump it, and he was looking to get a hand in the face. This one will be off the mark, and the offensive board no good. And now the Condors secured in Lloyd, and a foul will be called on his way up the court. Obeng crosses over, going against the screen. Bounce pass finds Philivong. He's up under and finishes Luca Philivong. 2 more, able to generate and get behind enemy lines and able to score yet again for the Condors. He's up to 8 points. This shot will no good. And it looks like Emmanuel Liao might have got poked in the eye. Looks like Emmanuel Liao cut underneath his left eye. Action back underway as Leo heads off with the athletic staff. Obeng will go up the right side, and he will cut hard. Moving up, Ladira Obeng trying to find a way to the rim, will be unable to, and it is ripped away. Racing back up. The Jordans has it. Zipping one over other side of the court. Great passing yet again from Humber, trying to generate offense. High hands, and it will be able to finish. Somehow, some way, Lewis going to finish through a tough block. Philivong trying to cross up. He'll lose a hit on the ball, unable to corral. Immediately double teamed. Zipping one over for Kamayu, who's able to corral. Has Jose Davis underneath the basket, and he's not able to get the finish. The putback from Lloyd. Corner 3 up. Will be off the mark. Luca Philivong gathers. Conestoga has numbers. Here comes Obeng, and his layup will be no good. Jose Davis unable to get the change opportunity. No foul called. Foul going to be called on Lloyd, his 4th foul of the game. Conestoga looking for defense up this in and out of the hands, and will be a foul on Brandon Kamayu, his 4th as well. Conestoga going to take a timeout. Jeff Chadira into the game for Kamayu, as he is also in some foul trouble, has 4 now. Things ready to get back underway. There'll be 2 free throws coming for Lucas Lewis. Lewis has 4 makes on 14 attempts this season. 18 total points in 11 games played. Second one will be no good. Players jousting for it. Landon Hart coming away with the ball. Bounce pass finding Philivong. Philivong had a little bit of pressure coming from his backside, able to evade. Hart in the corner. Philivong turns away. Little no-looker finding Landon Hart, who will not be able to get the bucket to fall. Jeff Chadira grabbing the offensive board, kicks out for Kavan Nath. And this will be off the rim, no good. The rim has not been Conestoga's friend all afternoon. With 2:40 to go in the third quarter, the Hawks up 51-38. Going through, and this is going to be a block. Jeff Chadira rises up, and it will be stolen away. Long stretch pass was intended for Obeng, and it is broken up into the corner. The second chance opportunity, and Chadira coming away with the ball. Will be able to find an outlet in. Obeng coming up with speed. Here comes Philivong. Bounce pass finding Hart. Up and in. Count the bucket plus the foul. Great play from the Condors, starting with Luca Philivong ahead of steam. Takes the pass in stride. And right there, the little no-look bounce pass over to Hart, who's able to get the tough finish through contact. Hart closing in on 100 points this season, currently 53.8% shooter. Conestoga cuts the lead to 11, looking for another defensive stop. Been able to get a couple thus far in this quarter, and their offense has been flying. Both teams 30 points in the paint. The second chance opportunity still being the killer for the Condors. 16 points for the Hawks off of those second chance opportunities. Switching over, Obeng has the ball, nice feed, moving forward. Obeng into the corner, losing the handle on it was Hart. Hart drives in! And it'll be 2 more shots for Landon Hart. And Dongo going to be picking up the foul. Hart back to the line, be his second trip. A good trip for Hart. As he is now 2 for 3 from the free throw line. With 90 seconds to go in the third quarter, Conestoga's deficit cut to just 10. And it is turned away, stolen away by Obeng. Obeng racing back up, it will be curling back as he waits for support from his teammates. Trying to find, and he will. It's over to Philivong. Philivong curling back into the paint. Luca Philivong off the rim. He gets his own rebound. Patience going up, no foul. Chadira tries to get the rebound and will. Jeff Chadira up and in. Chadira's first bucket of the game. Conestoga rolling here late in the third quarter, and the crowd comes alive. Moving over. This shot no good. Players jousting for Conestoga, really feeding off the offense. That is punched away by Obeng. Chadira has the ball. He will look up, finding Philivong, who will be double teamed immediately. And now it's over to Obeng. Obeng going to go on this side of the screen. Now feeding Chadira. Chadira drives in! No good. He tries to get his own rebound. And coming back the other way. Hart gets a stop, but is going to be called for the foul. That will be the first foul, for Landon Hart in the game. Who's come off the bench and made an instant impact, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Second shot up and good. That'll be 2 more free throws made for the Hawks. Obeng sets back out. The shot clock has been shut off. Conestoga can take this right down to the final shot. Obeng pressure right along his line. Double team was coming. He's able to evade and zips one on over to Villavong, who lets it fly. Will clang off the iron, no good. Now coming back the other way. Have to get a man up on him. And driving this shot off the glass, no good. At the end of 3, 10-point lead for the Hawks, 54-44. This is shaping up to be a great end to the match. Don't go anywhere. 2 minutes, we'll have the fourth quarter for you.
Denver.
10 minutes on the clock, 10-point deficit for the Condors. We are ready to go. And with that inbound, Conestoga will start with possession, and it will be Obeng. And he'll be closely watched by Antwi. Screen coming from Tadira, tiptoeing the line, staying alive, and getting it over to Hart with the steal! Landon Hart goes up and finishes at the rim. This one in and out of the hands of Malik Grant. Obeng looking for another steal. He's had a number of takeaways this game. And that is going back the other way as Nath was hit in the head. And Conestoga gets the ball right back. Going back the other way was Philavong. He will immediately be double teamed. Able to zip one on over to Obeng and evade that pressure. Here comes Ladir Obeng hammering on the brakes. Loses the hand on the ball, feeding Philavong. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Into the corner, Obeng. It's good! Obeng, oh my! The defense chance raining down as this mid-range jumper up and good. Savage picking up 2 more. Now Philavong back to work. Running up, it's a good screen. The 3 ball up from Luca Philavong will be off the iron. Long stretch pass, here comes Obeng chasing down. And this will be up and in. Antwi 2 more, he's up to an even dozen. Becoming a bit of a shootout here in the fourth quarter. The double team coming, it's over into the corner. Landon Hart, corner 3. And Nath tries to punch it free and will. Luca Philavong able to collect. Philavong zips one over to Nath. Nath, pump fake. Now he'll drive with a nice move and the finish. Kavan Nath's first bucket is a thing of beauty. Up underneath, Chadira closely watching his man, and he gets the block! Jeff Chadira with a great block, not to be had. This one zipped over to Nath. Nath now goes cross court to Philivong. Landon Hart driving in, evades one, going for the big goal. Count the bucket plus the foul! Landon Hart, oh my goodness. Great move. Look at the evasion there. The pressure was coming. Trying to get a hand on it was Brady Clark. Nice move from Hart to avoid that and keep the drive going to the net. Finishing through contact. And it will be a three-point play for Landon Hart, who's up to double-digit points. Conestoga cutting the lead to just 4. Plenty of time left on the clock. Conestoga trying to hold Humber to the perimeter. They've been very dangerous in the paint. Obang almost getting away with the steal, and this corner three is up, no good. Battle for it. Chadira coming away, has Obang, and zips one over now to Landon Hart. Hart going up, and the finish. Oh my goodness, Landon Hart, have yourself a game. Coming off the bench, now up to 13 points, and the crowd is soaring behind their team. This three ball, but it's rejected by Hart. Going over to Chadira trying to get a block, and this one in and out. Obang will collect the loose ball, and Conestoga sets back out. Zipping it over into the corner, Landon Hart getting it over to Chadira. Chadira spins. He will go up and get the bucket. Tie ball game. Conestoga draws back to even after trailing for the most part of this game. They've come alive in the fourth, feeding off this energy of the crowd. It's into the corner. Plenty of time to let it go. This one rattling around and good. As Aluyi silences the crowd momentarily. Obang with a nice move. Little no looker over too hard, and he's going to be, and there will be a foul. And Hart is going to be fouled on the play. The there was a little bit later. Nonetheless, there is a foul. It will not be a shooting foul. Conestoga will have possession. That'll be 14 seconds on the shot clock. Chadira has the ball back, getting it over to Philivong, lets it go. This one will be no good. Chadira tried to grab the loose ball, coming back the other way with 5:35 to play. And Grant will feed it on over. And now some perimeter passing going on. The three ball up will be no good. Philivong tries to go up for the rebound, unable to do so. And that is going to be a foul from Landon Hart, I believe is going to be the call. The foul actually going to be on Jeff Chadira, his first. Conestoga going to take a timeout. And they have come soaring back in this game against a very tough opponent in the Humber Hawks. Been a while since these two squared off. The last time was October 22nd of last year. And it was the Hawks erupting in the second half as they would drop 54 points, winning at 96-83. Conestoga is rolling right now here in the fourth, converting on several tough shots and finishing into the paint. They have set 14 points to 7 in this fourth quarter, won the third quarter as well. Both teams not shooting the three ball particularly well, around 11% for both squads. But Conestoga has taken over the points in the paint, 42 of them, and they are doing this without Emmanuel Leao, who left earlier with an injury. Two free throws here for Aluyi. The first one will be off the iron, no good. Conestoga's takeaway from the last meeting was finishing quarters, taking care of the ball, doing a much better job of that, limiting the turnovers. The second shot will be good. That makes it a 4-point ball game. Then Obang sets back out. Teams trying to quiet their nerves as Obang cuts. Getting into the corner, Hart will let it go for the corner three. It will be off the mark. Philivon going up and trying to battle. So you lose the battle to Savage. And now it's kicked out. Savage will be good. The Hawks going on a little bit of run, splitting the defense. Obang. This one will be still kept alive. Nath thought about the three and feeds it back into the corner for Landon Hart. That would be a violation, negating the possession of the Condors. Conestoga looking for another defensive stop. We've gotten a number of them in this game. They currently have 9 steals. And led to a lot of good offense from the team. And that is another three ball from Nathan Savage right at the top of the arc. That has taken the air out of the rec center as the 10-point lead has been restored by the Hawks. Nice crossover from Philivon. He puts it into the corner. Now Nath lets it go. This will be no good. Right into the hands of Obang with the reversal, and he will cash in 2 more. The dear Obang up to 13 points. This will be a timeout taken. League cut to just 8 in what has been an offensive juggernaut of a game between these two. Be back in a minute. .350 on the clock. Conestoga down by 8. In the post-game interview with Kavan, Nath mentioned energy. This team plays with so much of it and being able to feed off the energy that the home crowd provides. This is going up and will be too much on it. Obang is going to spring Landon Hart, who will go up for the easy lay-in. 2 more points for Hart, now leading with 15. Savage has taken over the team lead for the Hawks after those 2 triples. Has 14 points, be knocked away by Obang and out of play. Off the inbound from Antwi, looking for an opening. He's able to find, and that will be 2 more points for Grant. So he had an open mid-range jumper that he was able to knock down. Into the corner for Obang. Trying to go to the side, and Nath will come to it, able to keep it alive. Luka Philibong, no good. Uncharacteristic from Luka Philibong. That will be another miss from deep. Been so dangerous all season long. As another mid-range jumper will not fall. Players jousting for it and bringing it down are the Humber Hawks. Little miscommunication. It is kept alive. And zipping this one over. Hart tries to get a piece of it. And going up for the slam is Aluyi. Ten points still separating these 2 teams as Obang trying to work some magic. Getting it over to Chadira. Has Nath in the corner. Kavan Nath sidesteps. This one will rim out. Almost put back by Chadira. Looks like Lloyd will be coming back into the game. Has those 4 fouls. Have to be careful. Moving forward, a deep 3 from Grant and splash. Malik Grant able to convert. That will be a timeout taken by Conestoga. And after a great battle back from the Condors, the Hawks have taken over this game again, 75-62 at the time of the timeout. Really testing the composure of both teams in this contest. Conestoga did a great job putting a string of points together, focusing on just trying to take it 1 possession at a time and convert on every opportunity they have. .155 remaining in the game. Conestoga ball as we continue on. Moving forward, nice move from Obang, trying to generate some space. Switching on to him. And now here comes Landon Hart. Hart with the floater, no good. He will get his own rebound and fight for it, but it is ripped away. And coming back the other way is the Hawks. They will slow tempo down, trying to take as much time off the clock as they can. It's through the legs and stolen away. Here comes Obang, feeding Philibong with the reversal, upended. Oh my! As crafty as they come, Luka Philibong up to double digits on a thing of beauty. For Philibong trying to get the ball. Conestoga going to need a stop. Another deep 3 is good. Grant starting to catch fire, his second made triple. Long stretch pass finding Philibong. Up for 3, instead giving it over to Chadira with the slam. That will be a timeout, stopping play with under a minute to go. 78-64. 2 seconds will be added to the game clock as it was not a timeout being called, just substitutions being made. Kazadi as well as Louis put deep. Conestoga really going to apply the pressure, seeing if they can force a turnover. This is where ball possession is so important. A double team coming, and Lloyd with the steal, feeding it up over to Obang. Obang getting it over to Lloyd with the slam. 10 points separating these two teams.
It's off, Randy. Randy, it turned off. It turned off. Yeah, we're dealing with that. We're good.
Going to take a small break, as the scoreboard here at the rec center has shut off. Scoreboard has been put back on. 39.5 seconds will be on the clock. 78-68 the score. Everything all squared away. We are ready to resume. 20 seconds on the shot clock for Humber. And off the inbound, double team coming. A lot of pressure from the Condors. It is over into the corner. Trying to take as much time away is the Hawks. This is stolen away momentarily out of the reach of Lloyd. Coming back up. This is going to be rejected away by Chadira. Shot having to get up. There will be a shot clock violation by the official. 18.7 on the clock. Conestoga down by 10. possession back underway. It's time to continue to go off. Lloyd looking for an opening, feeding it over to Obeng. Sidesteps! And he will not be able to get this shot to fall, as this is going to be last touched by Philavong. .2 on the game clock, still a 10-point game. Hawks up 78-68. Off the inbound, and they will run out the clock. And the final buzzer, that will do it. The Hawks come in and will win this game by a score of 68, pardon me. Conestoga going to go on a lengthy road trip now. Their next game is going to be in February here, as they will be back in action. Then you can catch all the action OCAA live. But that will do it for us here from the Student Rec Center. From all of us, I'm Aiden Stromkowski. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, and we will see you next time. Have a great rest of your night.